Hello and welcome to your one and only Math and Science tutor. In this video, I want us to focus on 2025 GCE Paper 1, Question 23, which was on the circle theorems. I want to assure you that these actually, they come in Paper 1 and it's 4 marks. You can't afford to lose the 4 marks. It's a very interesting topic and I want you to follow and practice more questions of the same. Basically, the first two questions, which is these two questions which have got 1 marks, they are actually the direct application of the theorems. Without wasting much of the time, let's get into the question. In the following diagram, A, B, C, D, and E are points on the circumference of a circle center O. Angle ADB is 18 degrees, angle EAD is 31 degrees, and BC is equals to CD. So angle ADB is 18, so this angle is 18 degrees. Angle EAD, this angle is 31 degrees. Find EOD, find EOD. So we find this angle. Also, find ADC, so we find the whole lot of this angle. And also we find EXD, we find this angle. Okay, just like we said earlier that the first two questions are direct application of the theorem. So just remember, it's just a matter of applying what theorem that we can use from the theorems that we have, from the 8 theorems. There are more than 8 theorems, but from the 8 theorems that we've learned, which one can we use? Which one is applicable on this question? So we're saying for the first one, EOD, the angle that is E at the center. So here we can use the second theorem, which says the angle formed at the center is twice the angle formed at the circumference if they are from the same segment. So if they are coming from the same segment, like in this case, they are coming from this chord, isn't it? They are coming from this segment. So from this same segment, we have the angle that has been formed, and we have also another angle that has been formed. So if they are coming from the same line, the angle that is formed at the center is twice the angle that is formed at the circumference. And we have been given the angle that is formed at the circumference. So it means we can easily find this one. So we're saying EOD is equals to 2 times